I'm Amy Holt and I am the marketing manager for Birmingham Contemporary Music Group. A typical week in my job is mad. It varies. I have the standard things I have to do every week, every month, but usually it's just whatever is thrown in the air and I catch it very nicely. So I run the website, the social media, I do comms generally, PR, advertisements, design with Alex, who is digital, and generally any output from BCMG is my child and I create it and come up with the interesting things that will make people want to come to our concerts. So I was very interested in art and English for A-levels, so that's what I did, A-levels. And then decided to take the art route. So I did a foundation year for art and then did a fine art degree at Birmingham City University. When I graduated, I wanted money. I was doing lots of volunteer work for charities and working with small community groups. So yeah, I did a lot of volunteering with small community groups in around Birmingham and the Black Country, doing arts workshops, because that was what I was interested in. I then got a job at Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery in the tea room, which I wasn't very good at, but I did it and that was nice. And that was generally my route into the arts. I wormed my way into visitor services, worked with the Arts Council through that, doing learning workshops. Because I like computers, because I'm a massive nerd, I was very interested in the digital side of things and engaging different communities with more digital arts. So something that I did to get into this really was doing live streaming tours from the museum to a care home, which was one of the most great things I've ever done, and made me think, well, there's so much you can do digitally for different communities and reach out to people through that. It doesn't just have to be a present thing. So from that, I did engagement with some heritage groups, Jewellery Quarter Research Trust, and did some corporate work, which wasn't for me. I did, so I did marketing for corporate places and for a web company, which was great because I enjoyed doing the SEO side of things and the digital side of things, but it wasn't in the arts, and that was really what gave me the drive. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll go back into that because that's nice and I need it. So then I got a job at Birmingham Contemporary Music Group and I live here now. So that's my story. So my favourite things about the job are being able to be creative and doing all of my mad ideas to bring people to our concerts and to make the experience special for them, for the musicians, for the composers and for the audience. So doing a highlight for me was making party poppers with Howard Skempton's face on for his birthday concert, and that was very fun and everyone was confused a bit by that, I think, initially, but I think it worked out really well and people liked it. So that was nice. Doing things like that, getting to do my weird ideas and seeing what happens. Another favourite thing of mine for BCMG is working with people who are like-minded. So I've met a lot of really interesting people through the job. Working with different composers and musicians who are really nice and really into what they do. So as I create my own art, it's nice to engage with people who do it differently than I do from a musical perspective. And the drive is still the same with anyone who does anything creative. So it's always nice it's inspiring as well to talk to these different people and learn about what makes them go for it. So that's a positive as well. So advice to 16-year-old me, little small 16-year-old Amy, would be to not doubt yourself in following a creative path, because I was very not sure whether I should go more academic and get more money, but doing something that gives you drive and you're passionate about is way more important than any of that, because otherwise what's the point? So yeah, don't doubt what your gut says really with that.